everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. I hope you're all doing great. I have your collective reading today on a Thursday. So the schedule's off, as you guys know, for this week because I decided I want to just take a little break on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And I just wanted to take a little time for myself and really focus on my private sessions with my clients. And so I'm here today with your collective reading, okay? And so there will not be a reading tomorrow. There will not be a reading tomorrow. This is your reading that's going to get you through the next few days. And then if you follow me on Instagram, I do post readings there on the weekends, just quick little readings so that it kind of keeps you guys up to date on what's happening. So this is your collective reading today. That's going to get you through the weekend. And then if you're following me on Instagram, Queen of Light 1111 is my handle. And I post readings there on Saturday and Sunday. Okay. If you want to book your own personal reading, your own personal healing session or coaching session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Please read the website. I have had so many people that aren't really reading. And so if you guys can please, take the time, look at the website. I created it for your use, for your ease. Read the website, book responsibly, and I will get back to you within 24 hours of your booking, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. I've used 28 decks, I think. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26 decks today. 26 decks. So let's get started. We're going to look at the overall energies for Divine Masculine, for Divine Feminine. We're going to look at the head, heart, and environment as related to each other. We're going to look at what is blocking or challenging masculine and feminine. We're going to look at what they're sending each other in terms of love. We're going to look at the energy of the connection as far as the theme is concerned. And then we're going to look at the drill down version of what is happening in the connection as related to each other. Okay, so we've got a lot of things to cover today, and I want to get through it. So let's go ahead and get started with the bottoms of the deck for the overall energy for Divine Masculine and Feminine. So we have the bottom of the deck here. It's a number 38 card. I just noticed this. So for those of you who are just joining, who are new to my channel, welcome. Please like, please subscribe. But I hope you guys know that because of the number of decks that I use, I have them all fly out. I get everything organized, but I do not channel until I click the record button. So all of this channeling is live. So clearly I'm getting the messages just at the same time as you guys are getting them. So bottom of the deck for the overall energy is this card of inner peace and instant time. This is a number 38 card, which is the number 11. So this card has to do with peace. It has to do with an instant time. It's about people are just feeling a little kind of, they're kind of lost in a moment, lost in time. Look at this lotus flower. They've been through it, okay? They've come through the murk. They've been at the bottom of the water, and now they're in bloom here. There's a dragonfly here, okay? It's also about transformation. There's a lot that's been going on in their spiritual journeys, okay? Not only as related to each other, but their journeys and what they've been learning in general. So they're taking this time. They're looking at a specific point or time in their life, okay? As related to their journey. And so what does this have to do with? The bottom of the deck for the tarot that clarifies it is the 9 of Wands. It's been a long journey, okay? Forget about the time. 2 months, 3 years, 10 years, forget about the time, because time is fluid. Time is a 3D concept. And so this energy of lost in time, moment in time, it's just that this, wherever they are at this time, they need to just take a step down. They need to rest. They need to gather their strength to get through the rest of the journey so that they can move through this pathway, okay? Move through the darkness, move through it to get to the other side. So right now, there's a lot of energy about taking a break, taking a rest, and just to continue the rest of the journey towards each other and towards union, which I'm saying is self-union first, self-union, union of self first. So that's what's going on right now as the temperature of the overall energy for masculine and feminine. So let's start with divine masculine. He's in this energy of, look at this, it's a number 27 card, which is a number 9. This is about magnetism. That's about allure. There is like someone here that he is very, very attracted to, magnetically attracted to, okay? This also could be this energy of, is this attraction that he has in his life, in his overall energy, shallow? Is it temporary? Right? Because if you're just being attracted by your 3D body, the devil's energy, right? That's the energy of immediate gratification, immediate satisfaction. And so there's this energy right now in his overall energy about some femme fatale, okay? This is about this energy of being drawn to something. He's like a moth to a flame to something. And what is that? Has to do with the Page of Pentacles. I really feel like maybe there are offers to this masculine as a test of his will, a test of his change. Okay, so remember, this is a masculine who I've been channeling for 2 years. He's got issues around the Seven of Swords, around deception, around the Knight of Wands energy in the shadow, meaning, him being this player energy. And so right now, I feel like, just like the feminine's being tested and going through the shadow, he's getting this energy that's seeing, is he going to be attracted to this type of offer? So what do we get? What do we get? Four of Swords. No, he's not. He's healed. He's like, I see what that's all about, karmic, third party, whoever you are. I see it. I know it now. I know this is temporary satisfaction. I know this offer is only going to feed my body, feed my mind, whatever it is. He's not interested in that energy, so he retreats from it. He's healed it. Yay! So I use the Kipper now, right, to further clarify. So I said, okay, what does this have to do with? Well, it has to do with this expectation. Remember, this card came out in my last reading. It has to do this expectation of him, the main male. So this is an energy, and it's a number 28 card. It's a completion. This, I really feel like, is the feminine saying, hey, this is what I expected from you, right? Or it's an energy of, yeah, people expect me to feed my body, feed my instant gratification and my needs. People expect that of me, but no, I've healed that. And who taught me that? My divine feminine. Who taught me that? My divine feminine, who showed me what her expectations were, and when I didn't meet them, she walked away. And so this is the lesson that he's learned, the main male. That's him. That's what divine masculine has learned. These empty offers, these types of like, hey, it looks good on the outside, but it's a huge toxic energy on the inside. He's learned his lesson. He's healing. He's retreating. He is not taking part in that type of connection anymore, because the expectation was that, that's someone who he was. And so now, because of divine feminine's higher vibrational expectations of her masculine, he has learned the lesson. I love it. Next card. I'm channeling this real time, so I'm like literally shocked myself, guys. So the next card here, another number 9, which also tells me 9s are about solitude. 9s are about the self, okay? 9s are also about almost this completion energy. So he's very much been in this energy of supporting other people, having everyone's burdens on his shoulders, right? Look at all the strength cards from the Ciro Marchetti deck, which are in the back. It takes great strength of will, strength of mind, strength of body, to uphold people like this. Maybe he has a lot of responsibilities with work or family or his own expectations now of himself, his feminine's expectations of him. He's got a lot on his shoulders that he's really gaining the strength. And remember, we had that bottom of the deck as the moment in time with the 9 of Wands to move through the pathway. So he's in this energy of having a lot on his shoulders. He's got a lot on his shoulders that he's carrying. Maybe people, you know, see him as the go-to guy, the person that helps everybody out, the person who, you know, is the one who gives the best advice, right? Because that's what the feminine is too, right? So this is an energy where, you know, he offers strength and assistance and he carries the burdens of other people, okay? And so what does this have to do with? This has to do with the Star card. He is healing. He is healing this energy. He's healing this kind of self-sacrifice of himself, of taking care of himself. This is also his energy of balancing this energy out. Like he can't absorb every single person's burdens. You know, maybe that's part of his destiny to be a helper, to be someone, you know, that's part of his mission to help people, to help them move out of their own chaos. But he's got to do that when he loves himself in a very balanced way. So the Star card is of destiny. So perhaps that it is his destiny to help people, to support people. But he needs to heal this energy of overburden. And what does this have to do with the Ace of Wands? If he wants to have a new and improved beginning, he's got to heal all of these burdens that he's carrying on his shoulders. Those that are self-inflicted and those that are placed there because he allowed it, because he didn't have any boundaries. What's the oracle? Bad health. See, this does not help him. It makes him sick. It probably also physically affects him, but it also affects his light. It affects his spirit. This is why we have the Star card. And so here we have a message. So this is really about, you know, a message that maybe he wants to send that's burdening him towards a new beginning. And I will tell you right now, it feels a lot like the feminine because he's got communication in his energy 1, 2, 3, 4 times. More than that probably, but 4 that I can count right off the bat. So there is this energy where, you know, he is burdened by his own responsibilities, his own actions, maybe also people that need him. And he's trying to heal all of that because he wants to have a new beginning. It's affecting his health. It's affecting his spirit. And what he really wants to do is he wants to send messages out. He wants to, you know, maybe there's things on his mind that he wants to communicate. Or maybe this message is, I can't hold your burden. I can help guide you, but you've got to figure out how to move through your own chaos, right? With the guidance that I'm going to give. But I also feel like part of this burden and part of this message is a message he wants to communicate to Divine Feminine, okay? So let's go ahead and go into the overall energies that are drilled down from this energy. Bottom of the deck that we have for him is the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. So right now for him, he is his emotional bliss, his happiness, he's stuck. It's stuck right now. It's stuck because he's still in this energy of healing, retreat, right? 4 of Swords. He's still in this energy of healing here, these extra burdens that he's been carrying for other people and also for himself, you know, based on choices that he's made. So his happiness is stuck until he is able to take action to go through it, to move through it, okay? So let's talk about what is this happiness that is stuck? What is this bliss that is stuck? First card out, Page of Wands. Here's the message. Page of Wands. He wants to communicate something, but it's stuck. Hanged Man. The Hanged Man's energy is I'm enlightening. I have put myself up on this branch to let go of things that don't serve me. What doesn't serve me? Femme fatales that aren't good for me. What doesn't serve me? All of these burdens that I've taken on, whether self-inflicted or imposed. So that is an energy where he can't communicate just yet because he's letting go of these energies. He's shedding these energies. Knight of Swords, he wants to come forward with his truth and he wants to speak. But again, 4 of Swords, he's healing. That's a dupe. So he's going through major transformation right now. Next card, King of Pentacles. He's getting in the energy to really come into this grounded, dependable, and stable energy. That's what he's healing for, okay, so that he can balance himself and move forward. And then finally, his last card is 6 of Pentacles. He wants to have an exchange. He wants to get into this energy of reciprocity. He wants to be able to give, but he also wants to be able to receive, okay? And so what is that? The High Priestess. So it's unclear to him at this time how he's going to give and how he's going to receive, because I really feel like he's in this transition of healing these very big energies that have been burdening him for a long time. Okay, I also feel like this exchange has to do with divine feminine. That's divine feminine in the 5D, but he's unclear about how to have an exchange with her at this time. Okay, and that is going to be a constant theme throughout this reading. Bottom of the deck, we've already talked about for these energies, but this is now divine feminine's energy. This is all about choices, risks. Okay, this is all about, if I open up Pandora's box, what am I gonna find? So when this card comes out for divine feminine, she's really in this energy of making choices, taking risks, right? She's intrigued by the what if. She's in this energy of temptation as well. This is an energy of temptation. So he's being tested. I'm just channeling this real time. He's being tested in the form of third party or karmics, but they're not in his life. So get that straight. This is just like maybe someone sending him a message, maybe some old flame or somebody's come back to test him. Has he passed the test? Absolutely. So now divine feminine's getting a test. What is divine feminine's test? Wanting to know everything. What is divine feminine's test? Curiosity. Okay, this is her test. What about it? What about it? Knight of Wands. That's that impatient energy of wanting to blaze ahead. Okay, this is that energy of like being passionate and wanting to just kind of go for it. But here we have Four of Pentacles. So it's like she stops herself. Four of Pentacles is like, I have my coins, but I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm not blazing ahead. You know, this Four of Pentacles, yes, it can be a little bit of a rigid and stubborn energy, but I do feel like she's stopping herself from getting too far ahead in gathering information, because that information that she's going to get is an immediate need. Just like this immediate gratification. I'm channeling this real time. I'm going to stop saying that, but I'm like tripping out myself. But this is it. This is it. His immediate gratification was in the form of people outside of himself. Her immediate gratification was, let me find out what's happening. Is there a reading posted on YouTube? Is there something blah, 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 all this stuff. So I'm telling you, this is so divinely guided that I did not do a reading for this whole week except for today, because you don't need to know everything. You've got to go within. And that is your lesson. So this is this energy of choices and risks and temptation. She wants to blaze forward, but boom, no. Four of Pentacles. She stops herself. She stops herself. She knows she's not supposed to know everything, that she needs to trust in her spirit, in universe. And that is coming from an official person. For me, this feels like that is the divine coming in, the official person. Although I know this is a 3D card, but I'm going to channel this, that this is spirit guides, this is angels, these are coaches, these are support people, these are advisors like myself saying, hey, the official messages, don't open the box. You don't need to know everything. Everything's going to come at the appropriate time for you to have this new beginning, child card, for you to stay in your innocence. Stay in your innocence. Stay in the energy of, you know, the child doesn't know everything, right? The child just goes forward and they do what feels right, right? This is an energy of just staying in that high vibration, staying in the energy of, you know, there's a new life coming. There's a new dance that she'll be doing. Okay? Something is going to restart. So this is very much an energy that the divine is telling you there is a new beginning here. Do you need to know everything by opening up Pandora's box right now? No, you don't. No, you don't. The next card here, oh my God, I'm tripping out. Look at this. This is about releasing the past. Number 1 card. It's about releasing the past, starting fresh. It's all about the energy of a new beginning. Oh my gosh, look at this. We just talked about new beginning here. Do you see how this is all tying together for both of them? I'm actually telling myself that, like, wow, do I see how this is tying together? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. So this is the energy of, you know, new horizons. We have to leave the past behind. This is an energy of, you know, relationships, careers, families, other surroundings. We've got to leave all of this old energy behind to get past the gate and to get into our new environment, into this new phase that we're in. I will tell you right now, I did see the Ten of Swords come up a bunch of times in this reading, and now it's making a lot of sense to me why I'm seeing that. We have ended a very, very painful cycle. There has been a lot of work that's been done, and now it's time to leave the past behind. What does this have to do with? It has to do with the Page of Swords, has to do with observation. This also could have to do with social media. Leave that stuff behind. None of it matters. Three of Cups. So this is an energy of leave the past behind, okay? Observe it, understand it, but leave it behind so you can get into this happy energy, this energy of bliss, this energy of celebration. Okay, what does that have to do with community? Three of Cups, community. I feel like this is an energy where she's coming into her community. She's meeting her tribe. She's knowing, she's surrounding herself with people that are going to uplift her, where she can uplift them and they will uplift her. This is Three of Cups in community. That's an energy where she's really moving into the next phase of building something that is really high vibrational and is going to make her happy. And right now, Page of Swords, right? Thoughts. We have Page of Swords and we have thoughts. So these are two energies about thinking. She's really thinking about, I'm leaving this past behind. What is this new, beautiful, high vibe, very happy life that she's going to embark into now? Bottom of the deck, as we drill down into her energy, oh my gosh, it totally makes sense now. Three of Swords, here's that pain and sadness and betrayal, but it's clarified by the Ten of Swords. She's done. She's done with this pain. She's done with the betrayal. She has healed herself, or she has been coached to heal. She knows. She is moving out of this dark night. It is over. It is over. There are only happy, happy Three of Cups things that are going to meet her now on her journey, because she has really, 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 really been through it. Okay, first card out that we have, King of Pentacles. This is the match to the King of Pentacles that the masculine is identifying himself as. So she's like, you know, yes, I love my masculine. I want an offer. Page of Pentacles from him, right? Well, he got the Page of Pentacles here, where he's like, I'm getting offers. I don't want those offers. And here she's like, yeah, I want to offer from my divine masculine, not from a punk, right? Not from like someone who hasn't done his work, but our masculine here has done his work. So that's why he's a king. So she wants this offer from her masculine. Judgment. She wants a rebirth in her own life. And also in this connection, temperance, because she's healed. There's balance. Temperance is also the twin flame angel that's tempering the yin and yang energy, that's tempering the masculine and feminine energies, not only within themselves individually, but in the connection. So as she's embarking on this new platform that she's going into, you know, she's really continues to think about her masculine in a high vibrational way. She is evaluating him in a healing way. She's not judging him. She's in this energy of unconditional love. She's in this energy of balance. And she's gone within. Hermit card. She's gone within. She's soul searched. And that is where she's manifesting. Three of Wands. She knows things are coming. She knows things are coming. But she also is going to be very logical. Queen of Swords. She's going to be very logical. She's also going to be very much in her wisdom about how she steps forward now in the Fool card. This is how she steps forward on her journey, with or without masculine, but on her journey in union of herself. Now she's starting her journey. This is the next leg of Divine Feminine's journey. Her painful story with her masculine is over. She holds space. She will welcome him. She's created space, but she's not attached to anything, because she's releasing this energy of the need to know. Okay? Head, heart, and environment, specifically for Divine Masculine and Feminine. Okay? So now we're getting into the energies as related to each other. Okay? So we have here for Divine Feminine, her bottom of the deck is sadness and isolation. Okay? Sadness and isolation. This is Three of Swords energy. She's got it again. Okay, but what about the Three of Swords? It's clarified with Archangel Metatron. She has clarity of thought. She knows what all of this pain and sadness was about. She has her personal vision. Look at this. The third eye is open. The third eye is activated. She knows that this entire journey that she has experienced with her masculine through this current time was all due to her growth and ascension. Any pain, anything that she's experienced was all for the greater good, was all for her highest good. Bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine, you're not gonna believe it. Let me just make sure that this is the right card. I mean, meaning that I'm gonna call it the right card, right? Because they all rename everything. Yes. Okay, bottom of the deck, look at this. Universe, the World card. He has completed his ascension and enlightenment and awakening. He has clarity of thought. He knows what he wants. He knows what this connection is, and he knows what he doesn't want. But that's not what he's manifesting. He's merely healing and retreating from those energies, and he's releasing burdens so that he can take his steps forward now towards Divine Feminine, because he's very clear about this connection. He has completed this this awakening and his enlightenment. Okay, he's not done yet, right? We're never truly done, but he is enlightened enough to start to take the next steps forward towards Divine Feminine. He is come into union with himself. He's still balancing those energies, but he's very much in the energy of he knows. He is aware. He's not asleep. He hasn't been asleep for a long time. But let me tell you, that third eye has been opening and opening and opening and opening, and it is completely open at this time. Okay, bottom of the deck specifically for Divine Masculine and for Divine Feminine, head, heart, environment as related to her masculine. Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Scythe energy. So she is in her heart space. She's absolutely in her heart. She's mastered her emotions. All of this energy of confusion, done. She's done. She's not confused. She knows where she's going. She knows where she wants to go. She wants to be happy. She wants to be happy. She wants to now take the next leg of this journey and really work on mission. Really work on this energy of giving back, of being in an energy of being around people that match your vibration, helping people that don't match your vibration, but being in the power and energy to not absorb that type of energy either. Okay, bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine as related to his feminine. Look at this, 2 cards of balance. He is in this energy of this is imbalance, right? But in order to move forward, you have to balance things out. So he's in this energy of really working on balancing to move forward. Chariot card. We got this Chariot card in his overall energy with the King of Pentacles. So he's really working on himself to come forward towards feminine and cut out. Look at what he's doing, right? So he's in this energy of balancing things to move forward. And he's going to come shock and awe. Right? He's going to come forward in a surprise. It's going to be a surprise, but he's going to cut out all this juggling energy. So this balance, we move forward suddenly. He's going to move forward suddenly, and it's going to be unexpected when he comes forward. Why is it unexpected? Because the feminine's not sitting there like obsessing about it. She's not this feminine. No, she's not. So that's why it's going to happen. She's going to be like, whoa, what? Oh my God, I took my eye off of this for a minute, and here he is. That's really, I feel like that's really what's going to happen. So now let's go ahead and get into the energies for head, heart, and environment for Divine Masculine and Feminine. First card out, here we have fulfillment of wishes. This is the 9 of Cups energy. He's ready to fulfill his wishes. He's ready to receive his wishes. When he thinks about his feminine, she is his wish. Angel of love. You can't get like a deeper card than the Angel of love, okay, in this deck. When the Angel of love shows up, this is an energy about tender connections. This is an energy about being so loving, having so much love and affection for someone. This is about longing for something deeper, something more intimate with his feminine. He is remembering her tenderness, her love, her compassion. And he wants to establish this tender connection because that is his wish. That is his wish. So now let's go into the headspace further. Okay, what's he thinking when he thinks about divine feminine? What's he thinking? So he's thinking she's his wish. He's thinking that he wants to have a deeper commitment and connection with her because he has deep love for her. Devil card. So this is the energy of darkness. This is the energy of, you know, feeding, 3D, instant gratification. But look at here. Temperance comes in. Temperance comes in to heal. Here's the twin flame angel card. He is tempering this devil energy. And this is a dupe to this card here. He is no longer infatuated or attracted or even being called to other people. No, because he's tempering that energy. What is he doing? He's tempering that energy. He's overcoming barriers so that he can communicate and unite. He wants to talk to his feminine. He wants to talk to his feminine. This energy that was keeping him stuck and bound is being healed so that he can move forward and communicate. We already have this Knight of Swords, Four of Swords here. Page of Wands with the Hanged Man. He's enlightening himself. He wants to communicate, but he's shedding bad behaviors. He's shedding energy that was of a lower vibration, because here in his headspace it's showing, I want my feminine. That's the one I want. This devil card, this immediate gratification, this kind of feeding the bodies and the senses energy, that's being healed so he can overcome that to come forward and communicate with his feminine. Next card, Moon. We have the Moon card. There's fears though. There's hidden energy. There's the unknown. What is it? The Queen of Swords. That's our divine feminine. He's not sure if she is in this shadow of the Queen of Swords energy because there's a hot mess here. He's stuck. There's been a fight. There's been complications. So the fear is, will she meet me from her heart? Because right now we're tangled in this Queen of Swords energy. Remember, she's the Queen of Swords here. So Three of Pentacles, he's working on himself. He's developing himself. He wants to collaborate, right? He's working through this unknown energy. The Moon card, it's a dupe to his headspace. He's working through his fears, right? He's trying to take it easy because he knows that wishes eventually will come true. He knows he wants to take it easy. He wants to work through his fears because he knows this wish of his feminine is ultimately going to come through. And this Five of Swords, this defeat energy, this conflict energy is going to conclude. The World card now 2 times for him. It's going to conclude for him. Here we have the Man card. That's him. He's saying, I'm done with the fight. I'm done with the conflict. I want to finish that. I'm done with it. Divine feminine. Look at this. 9 of Pentacles. He's got the 9 of Cups. She's got the 9 of Pentacles. This is exactly how it should be. Because in the way that I read tarot, the 9 of Pentacles is the divine feminine energy. And the Ace of Pentacles comes from the masculine. The 9 of Cups is the feminine energy, and that's what we just got for him in his headspace. And the Ace of Cups, because she is the receptive, right, goes to the masculine. Remember, he's the yang, the pentacles, the give, right? And the cups is the love and the receptivity and the flow. So here, she's well-deserved and deceit. She has really worked very hard to get through betrayal and self-sabotage and the way that she was deceived in this connection. She's worked really hard to let go of the past to have a new beginning. I'm telling you, you can't make this up the way these flew out. She's worked really hard. So when she thinks about herself and when she thinks about her masculine in her headspace, she's thinking, God, I worked really hard, and we've both worked really hard to get through this energy that really took us to the bottom of our beings so that we can rise up through that shadow. So when she thinks about her masculine further, High Priestess, here it is, High Priestess in his overall energy. Here she shows up. She goes within about this defeat, 5 of Swords, dupe to his 5 of Swords, and she knows that her persistence and her determination and her working through this very this very conflicting, defeating, deceitful energy has helped her make her dreams real. 8 of Wands, she's moving through things quickly now, okay? This is also an energy of communication. 5 of Cups, I feel like this is an energy of there is sadness about non-communication, but I really do feel like this 8 of Wands with the 5 of Cups in the clarifier is that she's quickly moving through her sadness over the past. She's moving through the past energy as the Empress. She's in her power. She's every queen. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and we're going to come up right now as the Queen of Wands. So here's the Death card. There's been a transformation. This has been a transformative journey. Well deserved, well done, feminine. There's been a transformation of her, Queen of Wands energy, because here she is in this energy of her really working hard. Queen of Wands, she's fiery, she's independent, she worked through her transformation, and with the Sun card, she's rebirthed herself, and hence then rebirthed her masculine. She went through the deep, deep valleys of death and pain, and with that Queen of Wands energy, she rose and gave life to herself, which then will give life to this connection. Next card, Page of Wands. There's this energy again of wanting to communicate, right? Wanting to communicate, wanting to have communication. But there's conflict. Five of Wands. There's conflict at this time. And so right now what she's trying to do is not overthink. Peace and harmony, playfulness. So she's in this energy of this Three of Cups. She's working with her community. She wants to have fun. She's focused on herself. She's just rebirthed. She's been in this energy where she's done, it's been a job well done. It's awesome. It's awesome. She has done a lot of work around herself and around this big pain, around deceit that she has experienced through her masculine. And it has helped her. It has really helped her. Now, in the heart space for divine masculine, when he feels for divine feminine, he has the waiting game as the first card. Okay, so when this card comes out, the waiting game, in his heart space, let me grab it, sorry, the waiting game, this is really about him working hard to set things in motion, okay? And now he's just kind of waiting for the results to come into fruition. So in the past, he may have been afraid to make decisions or choices, but he's not scared anymore. He's not in his fear anymore, right? Remember, we already saw this in his headspace that he's working through these fears, working through this fears of, is she going to meet me as the Queen of Swords? Like, I'm working through that fear right now, so I know my wishes are going to come true. I want to be done with the defeat. So he's very much in this energy of trying to expect the best and being open to his own power and his own intuition, because he knows that achievement and success are going to meet him, all right? And so there's this energy of walking away that clarifies this. This is an energy of she's walked away. She's walked away when he's in his heart space for his feminine. You know, he knows that maybe he waited too long to do his work and she's walked away. Well, she did walk away. She had to walk away. So let's go ahead and go into the heart space deeper, okay? Let's look a little bit deeper at what we're seeing here. So there's this energy of him waiting. He's done a lot of work and he was waiting, but now he knows that he's been successful in his work. But there is this energy of walking away from things that don't serve, walking away from these energies, right? This femme fatale kind of energy that just didn't serve him or the connection, but he's learned his lesson. He's had victory over it. But while he was working on it, his feminine walked away. Okay, so when this card comes up, this was about letting go. This is about moving on. This is about this energy of, you know, things that he's finished up, and that's why there was this holding pattern. Okay, he let go of old habits and old patterns and old belief systems and, you know, negative vibrations. So that's why in his heart he was waiting because he was walking away from those energies. But then what happened? Feminine walked away. Three of Wands. Now he's waiting to manifest. We already got that with that waiting game card. So now he's waiting to manifest through this separation. Five of Pentacles. What about that? This messenger. Look at this. The writer. Messenger. Movement. He's wanting to wait. He's waiting to kind of come into full masculine power through this separation energy before he comes forward with the message. Okay? He sees this in his heart. He sees this as a divine connection. We have the Devil and the Lovers. So now whatever was dark for him in this connection, wherever he felt like, oh my God, this feminine and the Queen of Swords energy, blah, 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 he's healed that. So in his heart, now it's matching. The light has come out. Remember, he's just completed his full awakening. What about the Lovers? Six of Pentacles. He wants to have an exchange. Here we have the Six of Pentacles with High Priestess. Who's High Priestess? Divine Feminine. He wants to have an exchange. He wants to have movement. Another card that says movement. He wants movement in his connection, but he's gaining the strength right now, which we already talked about with all of this energy that he's releasing. He's gaining the strength through this conflict, 5 of Wands, with other people, with his feminine, where he is honing his thoughts about how to come forward. He knows in his heart that this connection with his feminine has unlimited potential. And his feminine is the Queen of Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands? Right here, Divine Feminine. What about the Queen of Wands? He wants to heal. He has hope, renewal, the Star card. We got the Star card for him here with this burden. And this card was clarified by the message. Oh my gosh. And we have all this talk about message and communication and movement. He knows that she is his destiny. And he also has hope to come back together with her. And then be the Magician. And here's another card that says communication. That is all he wants to do. He wants to communicate. He knows he waited too long. And so right now he's just gaining the full strength to come forward. Divine Feminine's heart space. Look at this. Lead. This is the Emperor card. Door to value. She's like, Emperor, I know your value. I know my value. It is time for you to lead. It's time for you to lead. She is moving forward on her journey. She's moving forward on her journey, you know, knowing that she's in union with herself and that she is already in sacred union with her masculine, right? She's not in 3D union, but she's not operating in lack. She's operating with her community. She's in the 3 of Cups energy. She's having a good time. She's with her family. She's with her friends. She's with her soul tribe. She's staying in this high vibration because she values herself. If he comes forward, great. If he doesn't, then he doesn't. And there's nothing that we can do. We can't control people. There's a thing called free will. So this is why she's like, I'm not opening Pandora's box. I'm leaving the past behind. I'm using my wisdom, my healing, and my strength to move forward to my new beginning. So in her heart space, Ace of Wands, she wants the new beginning, right? But she's grounded. Queen of Pentacles, she's grounded. She's doing her work. She's doing her work. She's putting in her work to have a new beginning in her own journey, but also with her masculine. 9 of Wands, it's been a long journey. She's exhausted, so she's also taking a little bit of a break, gathering her strength to get through this 10 of Wands, to get through the final burden, which was this deception, which was this ego that he had, right? She's still getting through that. She's moving through that. Page of Coins, there is this energy. Remember, Page of Coins with the King of Pentacles. She wants the offer from a king, from her match, right? She wants to rebirth this connection because she is wise. She has enhanced vision. She knows as the High Priestess that this is her masculine and that there is going to be a rebirth, but she's not going to put all of her thoughts and energy into it. No, she's going to put her thoughts and energy into her own journey to move forward because she knows this Ace of Pentacles, remember she's here as the 9, this Ace of Pentacles is coming, this union, 4 of Wands is coming, and there will be a solution. They're going to have a solution to this connection. There will be a solution to this union. In the environment for Divine Masculine, what's happening in his environment as related to Divine Feminine, look at this. 4 of Swords again with the Queen of Cups. Who's the Queen of Cups? Bottom of the deck was Divine Feminine as the Queen of Cups. He's healing. He's resting. Look at all these 4s. 4, 4, 4. That's card of stabilization. He's stabilizing. He's resting. He's rejuvenating before he comes forward to Divine Feminine. Okay? Let's go further into his energy and his environment. What did I say? Stabilization. And here we have 4 of Wands. This is the Union card. He's resting. He's rejuvenating. He's in this energy of stabilizing for union. Look at all these 4s. 4, 4, 4, 4. Oh my gosh. What about the 4 of Wands? Knight of Wands. He knows. He's passionate about it. He wants to move forward. He wants to ask her out on a date. Okay? He wants to ask her out in a public setting. All the social distancing. This card has been coming out a lot, by the way, because I think masculine knows he's got a social distance with her. So can I meet you at a park? Can I meet you, somewhere outside? And so he wants to have this, this union. He wants to move forward and he wants to ask her out. Page of Wands, he wants to communicate with her. Again, another energy of communication as the King of Cups because he's the match to her. He's in his heart space. He knows that he's looking for the perfect time. He knows a lot of time has passed, but he will make the time to communicate. He's working on that in his environment. But he feels like there is this offer that he had, this beautiful gift that he had, 4 of Cups, that he's missed. 4 of Cups again. 4 of Cups clarifies 4 of Cups. How many 4s do we have in this reading? 4, 44, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 fours just in this environment. So he's stabilizing because he's very, very sad. He's very sad, and he's trying to release his sorrow. Okay, because he wants to have an exchange. 6 of Pentacles again, dupe here and dupe here in the heart. He wants to have an exchange. He's gone into hermit mode, okay, to soul search a little bit more so that he can really root, so that he can really ground. And that's right now in the hermit's energy is where he's finding his safety, his shelter. That's where he's creating boundaries, and that's where he's getting, oh my gosh, this is another number 4. Look at this, 4. And it's with the King of Hearts, which is the King of Cups, which just came out. Oh my God, you can't make this up. So I just feel like he's really, really in this energy. He's coming forward. Just don't wait for it. Just keep moving forward. Divine Feminine's energy. Look at this, the Lovers and Door to Spirit. This is about divine connections. When this Door to Spirit card comes out, that card is all about divine connections, spiritual awakening, spiritual new beginnings. She knows in her environment that not only is this divine connection a divine spiritual connection, I mean, you got it 2 times, but she's working towards her own inner masculine and feminine, her own inner union, but that is really guiding her masculine to come forward. There is going to be a new beginning. She knows it. She knows it in her spirit, and I think that is really why she's not holding on to all of this energy, okay? So in her environment as related to her masculine, 6 of Cups, that's a reunion energy. She knows it's manifesting because it is divinely guided. It is absolutely divinely guided. There is this defeat energy that she's still working through. It's a dupe to her headspace, right? She's at the crossroads with her masculine because it's this energy of, did this final conflict just kind of defeat us, or are we going to get back on track? And so right now she's kind of like, I know we're at a crossroads here because I'm not sure if you're gonna come forward. I mean, in my gut, in my spirit, in my intuition, I know it, but I also am real, Queen of Swords. I'm also in my wisdom, and I know that there's a thing called free will. Knight of Wands again, this energy of quick movement coming through, which he has in his environment as well. But she's like, no, I want to complete that. She knows that there's a completion of this rushing in energy. Why? Because she's the white wolf. Why? Because she's intuitive. Why? Because she has an inner knowing. She knows he's not coming forward as a Casanova. She knows that. She knows that in divine timing, 7 of Pentacles, when the universe guides this, because this is a card of the unknown, that her twin flame will come. She knows in divine timing, her twin flame will appear. Okay? My gosh, you cannot make this up. Okay, let's go into the challenges. Okay, so what's challenging divine masculine and feminine? And I also got a challenge card for the connection. Okay, so I do this in my twin flame extended reading. So in my Twin Flame Extended reading, I look at it's a 2-part reading. I use 2 different decks. In the beginning, I look at what is the energy between the two, between masculine and feminine. I look at the connective energy. Part 2 of the reading is I look at the blocks and challenges of the connection. So if you're interested in purchasing that reading, go to queenoflight1111.com. So the first card that we have here as related to the blocks and challenges of the connection for divine masculine, first and foremost. So let's start with his energies, okay? So what is blocking divine masculine as related to his feminine at this time? I didn't want to do just like an open kimono request. I just said, just give me 1 card for masculine's challenges. And we have the 8 of Wands. And I wasn't surprised at all. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit, for always coming through with messages that like totally align with what I'm reading. And this is exactly why, everyone, that I use so many different decks, because I'm super analytical also, but also very, very intuitive. So I just like to see the story continue to unfold with a lot of duplicity, with a lot of confirmations for all of you who are maybe, challenged by your own intuition. And so when you see it so many different ways, it just gives you more confidence in the reading. And also it gives you confidence in the credibility of the reading. So the first card that we have here is this 8 of Fire. This divine masculine, his block right now is coming forward. His block right now is communication, 8 of Wands. So when this card comes up in this specific deck, this is all about He's halting his own progress and his growth at this time by not communicating with divine feminine. He's actually his own enemy than his own advocate right now, because he's unwilling to take this leap of faith forward. But if you see, he's really working through this, right? He's really working through this energy. He's really working through this energy because we did see that our masculine has 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 different cards around wanting to communicate. So right now that is the biggest block for him. It's the biggest thing that he's focusing on. And so he's in this energy of, you know, really trying to work through this, really trying to gain the strength and the conviction and the drive to communicate. But that's a block for him right now. Communication is a block for divine masculine. Duh, but thank you for the message. Block for divine feminine. This is very interesting to me, especially because this is how she shows herself at this time. But the block for divine feminine is the Queen of Air. So this Queen of Air energy, you know, y'all know I love the Queen of Swords, right? But when she's in her shadow, it's not the best energy, okay? When she's in her shadow of the Queen of Swords, she's cutting. When she's in the shadow of the Queen of Swords, she's scary. She could be arrogant. She could be disdainful. She could be cold and callous. She could have an air of superiority. Remember, Queen of Swords, right here, divine masculine sphere, Moon, Queen of Swords, and this conundrum. That's her challenge, is because she does have that energy to shift into that Queen of Air. But again, just like he's working through that, she's working through that. And she's really trying to transmute that Queen of Air in the shadow to the Queen of Air with this Fool card in her overall energy. She wants to use the enlightenment and the wisdom of this Queen of Air energy and not the shrewdness of it, because that can isolate her. She can isolate herself with this energy and alienate herself, because what she does is, you know, in order to protect herself, she's like, no, Queen of Swords, cut you out. But she's not going to do that, because just like we're seeing our divine masculine is getting through this energy, so is our divine feminine. Okay? So I really feel like while these are blocks today, there are blocks that are being actively worked on at this time. What is a block for the connection? We have the Six of Earth. This is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles came out 2 times in divine masculine's energy, where he wants to give to this connection, where he wants to give, but he's soul searching right now about how to root himself. But this is also an energy that is affecting divine feminine, because if he's not giving, she's not receiving. If she's not giving, he's not receiving. So this is a block of the connection. So the Six of Earth card, when this card comes up in the Dreams of Gaia deck, this card, when it's upright, it's all about family and commitment and responsibility and duty. But when this card comes up in the blocked position in this deck, this is really about some sort of victimization. This is an energy of martyrdom. I did so much for him. You know, she did so much for me, or I didn't do anything for her. 5 of Pentacles, he's got a couple of times. Okay, so this is an energy where he wasn't giving and now he wants to give, and so here it is in the Six of Earth. And she's in this energy of perhaps she gave too much at one time and now she's not giving at all. So this has to balance out. This energy has to balance out. It's an energy of, listen, you're not giving to each other for personal gain. You're doing it out of unconditional love because you love each other. There should be no counting about I did this and you did that and blah, blah, blah. No, unconditional love, you just give. But your unconditional love means you love yourself first. So your cup is full. So when you're giving, you don't feel depleted, right? Guess what the bottom of the deck was for this? Sorry, I forgot to give this to you earlier. Look at this. You can't make this up. When I get this card in the reading, it's called the masculine and the feminine. This is my twin flame card. So the bottom of the deck, not only does this further tell me that this connection is a twin flame connection, but it's also telling me that this connection is there's an imbalance between the masculine and the feminine. And we already got that at the bottom of the deck for divine masculine, that he's working through the imbalance. We also got that in the Six of Earth, that we're working through the imbalance of how we're giving to each other. But this is also telling me that this divine masculine and feminine are absolutely twin flames. Okay, they just need to balance out their emotions and their intellect. Okay, so what kind of love arrows are they sending each other? Bottom of the deck for this part of the reading is long term and the Five of Wands. So there's very much an energy of wanting to have a long-term connection, but there is conflict within this connection at this time. Okay, there's conflict in this love at this time, where they both want to build the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles with each other, but there's conflict here. There's inner conflict, there's outer conflict, right? They're also dealing with conflict outside of themselves. Okay, so what is the divine masculine sending to divine feminine? Plenty of fish. So maybe y'all met on plenty of fish. I don't know. But this is also a card of him saying, are there plenty of fish in the sea? Right? Here's that femme fatale. That femme fatale that tries to test him, that tries to lure him in. That test, has the masculine grown? Well, here you go. Plenty of fish in the sea. What is he doing with these plenty of fish in the sea? Two of Cups. It comes in the form of union energy. It comes in the form of offers. But what about it? He's guarded. He's Seven of Wands. He's telling you, I'm not interested in plenty of fish in the sea. I'm not. I am not interested in these cups that are being offered to me at this time. I'm fighting people off. I'm fighting offers off. You cannot get more aligned than what I just channeled here. You just can't. I'm tripping out. Plenty of fish in the sea? Plenty of fish in the sea. Here's my cup, masculine. Do you want to drink my cup? No. So he's telling you, divine feminine, there's no other fish in the sea for him. Next card, roses are red, and these all flew out. True love. He's telling you, these plenty of fish, I don't want to catch any of these fish, I'm throwing them all back. True love. Divine feminine, you are my true love. This is my truth. Ace of Swords. This is my breakthrough. Oh my God. And this is the Hierophant card. This is the Hierophant card. You are my truth. You are my true love. You are my divine partner. Up in the air. Right now, he's just up in the air about whether or not he's going to have the confidence. Nine of Pentacles, the money, the finances to come forward into reunion. Six of Cups. He's just not sure. He's working on it. That's why he hasn't come forward with communication yet. I feel like he's really working on his finances. I really feel like there's something going on with money that makes him feel a little bit more stable to come forward to this divine feminine who's got her shit together. Okay? So what is divine feminine sending to divine masculine? Look at what the cat dragged in. Return and apologies. So she's kind of like, if she's sending him the message, communicate energetically, he's getting the message. Let me tell you, if you're sending that message saying, hey, masculine, you've got to come forward because I'm not going to do it. He's feeling that energy. This reading is confirmation of that. So what is she sending the divine masculine? Look at what the cat dragged in. Return and apologies. Here's the King of Cups. So he shows up as King of Cups in his environment, right? Well, here it is. She's saying, hey, come back from your heart space. Return and apologize. Death card, show me that you've transformed. The next card, she's saying transformative love. You have changed me now, divine masculine, through your offer, Page of Cups, that I am now the Queen of Cups. I'm in my heart space. Look at this energy. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, and Death. That is transformative love with the divine partners, King and Queen of Cups. She's saying, masculine, come forward with your apology as my King of Cups because I've changed now. I'm in my heart because of you. I've transformed because of you. Last card, delight and desire. That's that Three of Cups energy. She's like, I'm eating, I'm loving myself, I'm taking care of myself, I'm desiring myself while we're in this period of divine timing, Seven of Pentacles, while I'm in this energy of welcoming your message, Page of Wands. So she's in this energy. I love her energy. She's like, yeah, come forward when you're ready and show me that you've changed. And when you come forward and you see that when I see you've changed, you're also going to see that I've changed. And he's saying, I don't want anybody else. I'm fighting off all these offers, okay? I don't know what the masculine looks like, but whatever it is, he's getting a lot of attention. And he's like, no way. You are my true love. That is my truth. You are my spiritual partner. But I don't know if I have the confidence yet to come forward. I almost feel like he's going to be like, I'd rather be single. I'd rather be single. If I can't have my feminine, I'd rather be single. Okay? So let's go ahead and go to the theme of the connection. The theme of the connection. So what is happening? This is the part where I do the energy of the theme. Then I say, what is divine masculine's energy? What is he thinking about this theme? What is the feminine thinking? And what is spirit actually saying? So it's he said, she said, and then what spirit said, okay? So the bottom of the deck is the EMT allies. I will tell you right now with my Divine Connections Oracle deck, you get 3D and 5D energies. And so every single card is a 3D card, which tells me that shit is changing in the 3D. Sacred Union is coming in the 3D. Bottom of the deck, EMT, allies. They are helping. People are helping in the 3D to bring this connection back into union. For the masculine's perspective, Ace of Pentacles, he is preparing. He is getting help to make the offer, that Ace of Pentacles. From Divine Feminine's perspective, the Death card, she feels that people are helping them transform, and Spirit is saying, yes, that's right, we're helping you guys come back into reunion. 3 of Cups. Oh my God. All right, here's the theme. First card out, we have the Fireman. This is a card where things are being cleared away so that something new can come in the 3D. So what is this Fireman card bringing in? From the masculine's perspective, 10 of Pentacles. They're clearing the way for him to have this long-term connection. He is clearing the way to have a long-term connection with his feminine. And what is being cleared for the feminine? 7 of Cups, her confusion. Remember, we just got that at the bottom of her deck for her energy reading. So what's being cleared out? Her confusion, the procrastination. And what is happening here? What is Spirit saying? 6 of Pentacles, this energy of lack of reciprocity, this energy of inequality, done. This block for the connection, oh my God, I'm just getting this, is going to be removed. This block will be removed. Spirit saying that to us right now. Dream state. This couple is dreaming about each other, maybe daydreaming or actually dreaming at night about each other. And here, from masculine's perspective, Queen of Cups, he's like, I'm dreaming about you. I dream about you every night. You're my Queen of Cups. She's dreaming about her divine masculine. She's also dreaming about rebirth and about success and positivity and happiness. And in the dream state, what is Spirit saying? You're dreaming about this ultimate achievement. 10 of Pentacles is that dupe to what masculine wants to build. And here you both are dreaming about it. 10 of Pentacles. There's this energy of dating, okay? Dating in this connection. 3 of Swords. This is about, maybe he was dating other people. Maybe there was dating happening. 3 of Swords. Maybe there's sadness over dating. This is the masculine's perspective, okay? But again, he's rejecting these offers. He's healing. 4 of Swords. He's not interested. If he was dating third parties, he's like, yeah, I know. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that fish in the sea. So this was dating. Maybe he was dating third parties. And so here for her, it's 8 of Swords. So this is an energy of, they're stuck. They're not dating. Okay. And that's probably why he's sad. But what Spirit is actually saying is dating, we're thinking a lot about dating. We're thinking a lot about dating each other. We're not dating other people. We're not dating as far as the feminine is concerned. But what is Spirit saying about all this Swords energy? You all are just thinking about dating each other at this time. Remember, this dating card came out here in his environment for Divine Feminine. Obstacles are being removed in the 3D. What about it? 7 of Pentacles. Anything that is keeping this connection from this lack of investment, from this pause energy, is being removed. The Spirit wants us to blaze ahead. So this obstacle is from him. He's like, I'm done waiting. I don't want to wait anymore. Yes, I'm gathering my strength, but I'm ready to invest. What obstacle is being removed for the feminine from her perspective? Anything that kept them from their clarity, any confusion is being removed. And what's Spirit saying? Chariot. They are removing any blocks that keep this connection from charging forward into union. Oh my gosh. Cupid, love. There is love that is stirring up for Divine Masculine and Feminine. There's intense feelings of love that are coming up for them. For Masculine, Empress, he's like, that's all I want. That's all I want. I have love for my Divine Feminine. That's all I want. And for Divine Feminine, 2 of Wands, she's kind of like, gosh, I'm on the fence. I love him. I'm creating space for him. But if he doesn't come through, I'm going to keep moving forward. And my guidance to you on that is all paths lead to ascension. So don't get caught up on a path. All paths lead to ascension. What's Spirit saying about this love? 10 of Swords, that this painful ending to this love is over. That painful cycle that you guys went through is over. That old love is over. The ghosting is over. Now there's going to be peace in the 3D. There's going to be peace in this connection. And masculine says, King of Pentacles, he's getting his peace. He's called himself out as King of Pentacles a lot. He's really trying to stabilize himself to get his peace. She's finding peace in this ending. 10 of Swords, this old paradigm, this old story. She's ending it. She's done with that cycle. She has peace now. Dupe here, 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Here, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. That's what we're working towards now with the Ace. We're done with this old story. So what is Spirit saying about peace? You're finding peace through the 7 of Pentacles, through this way, 2 times 7 of Pentacles. Through this reevaluation period, we're finding peace in our journey. We're finding peace in our lives. All right, let's drill down into the connection. You're not going to believe it. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups. We're coming back into union. That energy is here. That energy is here. Spirit's helping. It's all showing up in the 3D. Allies are helping. Friends are helping. Right? Let's see what's going on. 6 of Swords. We're moving out of that 5 of Swords energy. We're getting out of that energy of defeat, and we're going to be able to exchange. 6 of Pentacles, right? This block is going to get removed for the second time. I'm confirming now, here and here, that this block will be removed. There is communication coming. There will be an exchange. King of Pentacles is going to work on this lack energy. 5 of Pentacles. He's working on his resources. He's working on his abandonment. 9 of Cups, these wishes that he had, he's going to rebirth. They're going to come through. This energy of this missed opportunity, we're going to slowly move out of it with the Knight of Pentacles. The suspension energy, what's suspended is this reunion. Why? Because we still have some more work to do, 8 of Pentacles, before we come into this spiritual contract. Listen, that's the reality. You just don't fly right into union. There's still steps that need to be taken. Yes, the delay is over, but we still have to continue to work in the 8 of Pentacles energy towards that sacred union in the 3D with masculine and feminine. So let's go ahead and take a look at, we're going to close this reading now. Let's take a look at divine masculine. Okay, let's take a look at what is his soul growth at this time, specifically related to his divine feminine. What is happening at a soul level? Remember, we just saw that he is in this energy in his environment, head, heart environment as related to his feminine, that he's completed his enlightenment, right? He's completed that. Well, his soul growth has to do with moving forward. He's ready to start the next chapter of his life. He's going to stop reading the old chapters, stop making the old mistakes, stop with the old vibrations. He's ready to move forward. He's ready to release and let go of the skeletons of the past. He's done. He's not that person anymore. And he's ready to get into this energy of manifesting a new life, a new journey, his fulfillment, his wish fulfillment with his feminine. The past is in the past. Even things that have happened in the past with his feminine, he's ready to let go and move forward. How is Ganesha helping him with this? You're not going to believe it. Be candid. He's helping, Ganesha is helping divine masculine come in to this energy to be candid, to express his truth at the risk of his of standing out of his feelings. He's going to get into this energy of not swallowing his words anymore, not staying quiet anymore, being in this energy of being candid. Look at all this blue and this teal in this card. He's helping him communicate, express his truth, express his love. There was so many cards of communication here. Ganesh is helping him move forward to have communication with his feminine, which is telling me now, thank you, Spirit, I just got it, this 8 of Wands block will be removed. Oh my God, do you see how that worked out? Thank you, Spirit, for pointing that out to me. What about divine feminine? what's happening with divine feminine as far as her soul growth as related to her masculine? What about it? What about it? Well, she is growing in the energy of unconditional love. Look at this. Unconditional love. So the divine is helping her stay in her heart space, not get too caught up. Oh my gosh, Queen of Swords. They're helping her get out of the shadow of the Queen of Swords and get her into the space of unconditional love. The ultimate lesson for her to learn is unconditional love, not only for others and the masculine, but for ourselves too. Okay, so Spirit is helping her. Ganesha is helping her to love herself, forgive herself, and then have this unconditional love for her masculine so she can continue to create space for him. So this tells me also that this Queen of Air energy is going to be removed. That block will be removed. And how is Ganesha helping? Well, you can't make this up. Divine support. Divine support. He is personally helping feminine get into this energy of unconditional love, right? Divine support, get into this energy of awareness that there is a deeper meaning to this connection. Okay, this is a divine connection that only operates around unconditional love of self and unconditional love for others and your masculine. So that tells me that bottom of the deck that I have here, masculine and feminine, they're coming into union. I'm telling you, I feel it, I know it. I know it with all my heart. What was the bottom of the deck for this? Let me see. Sorry, I didn't pull that out. Oh my God, you can't make it up. Look at this. Communication and cultivation. They are creating this environment for communication. That is what's happening. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. You can't make this up. This is what's happening. The soul, with the soul growth, it's happening. Moving forward by communicating. Ganesha's helping him be confident and be candid about his emotions so he can move forward and communicate. This is an energy where this having unconditional love, and he's supporting her so that when he comes forward with communication, this feminine can embrace it, cultivate it, nurture it, welcome it. You can't make this up. Oh my gosh. If you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And don't forget, follow me on Instagram. I do readings there every weekend. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I will be back soon. Love you all.